Good evening, everybody. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Johnny Ramos.
Here.
Alan Williams.
Here.
Mario Guajardo.
Here.
Eduardo Mata. Efraín Matamoros. Ana Chavez. Alma Caso.
Here.
Isaac Smith. Aaron Garza.
Here.
I make a motion to excuse those absent.
All those in favor?
Well,
Okay, all those in. So carried.
I second the motion, so, yeah.
In
Aye.
favor, aye.
Aye. Okay. All right, moving on to item, or number 2, it would be administrative, second annual Parks and Recreation Advisory Board Golf Tournament and fundraiser update.
Good evening, Sergio Alaniz, Parks and Rec Director. I'm just here to answer any of the questions. I know you guys have it in the packet, kind of some of the numbers here that we got for the golf tournament that I feel was very, this is great weather. It was successful. I think we had 21 teams, which was 63 players. So we just want to thank all the sponsors and all you guys for helping us out with everything. It went very, very smooth. So I don't know if you guys have any questions over any of these things. There's a couple of people that Elva needs to contact to collect, but I think the number y'all see at the bottom will be what we will have, or what y'all will have in the board account. So if y'all have anything that y'all have any questions over, try and help you guys out. Did anybody hear any feedback for the golf tournament?
Everybody liked it. They had a good time. A lot of friends that I know that did participate enjoyed it.
Yeah, we had 63 players. I know coaches.
Right on
are-
schedule.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah, and I think we finished by 1:30. Y'all finished?
It was early, yeah.
Yeah. But nothing ran out, so that was good. Thank you to all the sponsors that donated stuff.
What was y'all's feedback, Sergio?
I think it was very, very quick, very smooth. We got there early. The girls pretty much took care of everything. I know they sold some mulligans and stuff like that. We didn't have any empty teams, which was like a first. We always have teams that we need to fill. I know Mr. Williams, I think you sponsored one, and I think you gave it to somebody, right?
I don't know if anybody played on it or not. I called some folks, and so I'm
Somebody,
not sure if anybody could.
We didn't have any empty teams, so
Okay.
that was good. It was
Okay.
21 teams, so we evened out. It was good weather. We didn't have to call EMS or anything, so it was good.
Yeah.
Raffle prizes were good.
So
Lots of
no
things.
damage fees to the golf course?
No,
Okay.
No, just
Okay,
to,
good.
just to the kitchen.
Okay. Okay.
Just to the kitchen. So breakfast finished, lunch finished, so it was good. On our end, no hiccups. So it worked out well. So, and it's good. You know, the money that was generated in the few hours that we spent. So it was good.
And y'all may have done it this year, and I didn't see it, but just having a PDF that we can send out electronically with all the same information that was on the flyer, I know that would help me out. And again, I apologize if I didn't get that. But I personally, I thought it was a great event, and I'd like to see us do it again next year. Maybe a little bit more planning, but I thought it was really. I mean, to me, was a very effective way of not having to have us have a lot of labor hours into it and get good PR, and it's fun for a lot of people.
Yes, it was.
I thought we were doing a second one in the spring.
We have to decide that. I'm thinking, yes, March. We're looking at March, I think.
I would
Encourage it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's not golf, we can do something else. But just to kind of
I mean, I don't think we had a bad deal with the tournament itself because everybody participated. So
Yeah.
I think if we do it again in the spring, I think we'll get more.
It
more
looked like a
people.
great turnout. I just think that maybe we should have had better board participation.
yeah.
And I think it would make it an easier sell in the next 3-4 months. I think if we do that, you can make this a continual thing and just makes it easier and easier to sell. Probably raise more funds.
Yeah, this is the second one, so we'll just like the 5K, we built it up from 100 runners to 300 runners
Yeah.
to 1200,
Mhm.
1500. So next year will be our third one. So hopefully, you know, it
Hopefully
becomes,
Mr.
it
Ojardo-
becomes that staple where we do it every year.
Well, Mr. Mojardo will participate a little more.
I saw
Yeah, he was
you there
golfing.
that morning.
I'll get better at hitting those golf balls and not try to lose as many.
You were feeding the water?
Yes. Or I didn't like that ball and I just got rid of it.
Usually not the ball, Mr. Mojardo.
Yeah, but
Well, Celio, please thank your staff for being out there. I know it was early, and there was you had a lot of staff that was there and made it flow smoothly.
Those breakfast tacos were good. Everybody was commenting
Ran out.
on that. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They comment.
it was double the amount of tacos that there was players, so they ran out.
Yeah.
Was there enough adult beverages?
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Mhm.
Yes,
Okay.
more than enough.
Yeah, I wasn't certain.
We really
Oh, no,
appreciate
well, you did.
Yeah.
You hit on the head there, but
Huh?
it was great.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
maybe if it was a really nice day. If it was 100 degrees, they may have run out.
Yeah.
But,
Well, it's because they use a ratio
yeah,
of más o menos, and
it was perfect.
I was just worried.
That was perfect.
Well, it started out pretty cool.
It was a nice day of weather.
Temperature-wise, it was
Yeah.
pretty chilly,
Yeah.
but sun burned through those clouds pretty
Sweating,
quick.
though, but I mean, yeah, but it was perfect. It worked
Oh,
out
good.
excellent.
But yeah,
yes,
your staff did a very good job helping the flow of the tournament go real smooth. So, yes, once again, thank them. Thank you guys.
if you guys, and I don't know if y'all want to discuss one for the spring. We can, obviously we have a little bit of time, but that probably would be a good idea. Just
mean,
to
I
kind
would-
of beef up the count.
Sure. I thought that was the whole point of this, was to raise money for the kids' scholarships. I mean, it seems like it's pretty easygoing tournament. I mean,
Well, we can,
So then,
I saw it.
I'm thinking everybody is
in agreement.
in agreement. Then it's a question, let's start looking at some dates and what's least conflicting with other activities.
Okay. Yeah.
With
Next meeting
no
we can have
conflictions with nighttime golf tournaments, right?
we can
Yeah.
have the
Yeah,
calendar of
it was
open
that
days
big.
for the spring. Obviously, in the March and April, the golf course starts to kind of open up. So we'll have a lot of open dates in the spring.
Yeah. The winter Texans will still be here, so that'll be
Oh,
another
yeah,
one.
the permanent ones that are here year round will be around, but it's a little easier to get a tee time in the spring.
Yeah.
Once the season's over.
Yeah.
So we should be okay. And then
So-
that's
so-
right before 2 months before graduation, so we can.
something after spring break
Yeah, definitely after spring break. Would say.
or
Well,
Easter.
let's bring it up. Are we all in agreement?
So again, how many teams were there?
21.
And what could we
It was
do?
63 players, so
But
it's 21.
But for our next tournament, we could shoot for how many?
I think for this one, I think I had mentioned a couple meetings ago, right, or last.
Mario,
meeting.
what was the last time? It was 27 or 28 teams?
I want to say there was like 27, but you always want to have an even number
Right.
because you want
Yeah.
two groups
go
per hole.
together.
So I would say the majority would be 36 teams.
36
That would
teams.
be
That would be
18
our goal.
holes, 18 holes, 2 teams per hole. So
That's
that would be
that's a
our
packed
goal.
house. Yeah,
yeah,
we'd have to, yeah. But this was a good start. It was a good. I think we were shooting for 20 to 25, so we got there.
mhm.
That was a good turnout. Everybody liked it. The people that I talked to, they really enjoyed it. So,
I didn't go out on the course. How were the
Good.
the sponsor flags, though, the advertisements
Yeah,
that were?
we got enough to cover each hole, all 18 holes.
Okay.
so,
there you go.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah, we made them so we thank all the sponsors.
Anybody make a hole in one?
No,
No. Okay, good. We saved that money.
it would have won a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But unless you guys have any other questions, I don't know if y'all wanna.
So, but you had asked if we were all in agreement for
Yes.
another tournament. I
to
think it'd
to
be a
move
great
forward
idea.
and start planning for
Available dates.
available dates in March, Sergio.
Okay.
So a motion to plan for a spring golf tournament?
First by Mr. Williams. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Mojardo. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So carried. Let's move on. I guess we can find a date. Cindy, if you get a chance. Any more questions or comments for Sergio?
Do we have a ribbon cutting coming up? I
Yes.
heard.
Yes, we do. Tomorrow at 4:30 at A&W Arnold, we have the ribbon cutting, grand opening of the park.
Okay.
And then next Thursday, we have one at 11 a.m. at Dr. Long, phase 2.
Could you repeat that? Sorry.
Tomorrow at 4:30
Mm-hmm.
at Arnold Elementary.
Mm-hmm.
And next Thursday, the 19th, at Dr. Long at 11 a.m. And we're just about there too with the nature park, except it's getting into these months where we have the holidays, so that might be. We need to find whatever open dates everybody has, elected officials and stuff.
Is the Pepe Salinas on schedule?
That one the rec center part is pretty much complete. Now they shifted over to the office, the admin building. So that one's moving along pretty quick too. We're still a few months out. I would say maybe 2 months or so. But it's going. It's
We didn't lose any parking or anything, right?
no. We may have gained a little bit of parking actually. The building where the offices are kind of took a few spots, but what it removed, they added them on the closer to the play structure. So it's good. Yeah, the ratio's there, and it just looks like it's one cohesive area with the tennis courts and the playground and the skate park and stuff like that. It all comes together. So, but yeah, that building's almost done as well. So the nature park, like I said, that one I can see that ribbon cutting happening here in the next few weeks as well. The idea was to get these 3 parks, back to back to back. I just think that the holidays are coming around, so we'll try and see what date we have. We don't have a date for the nature park yet, so but when we do, we'll let you guys know.
They did hydroseed the retention pond at the nature park today.
Yesterday or day before?
They were doing it today. I know
Okay.
they may have done it yesterday, but they was out there today working on it.
Yeah,
It was halfway done at noon.
yeah. So if you guys do plan on attending tomorrow or next Thursday, just if you can let Alva know, that way we can have a chair for you guys and recognize the board members that do go that are in attendance.
I'll be there.
I probably won't be, but Thursday, more likely I'll be there.
Next week?
Yeah.
And then the park outside, I'm sure you guys see all the construction. They closed down Cage. It'll be closed, I think, till noon Sunday. They're putting up these arches right by Park Avenue, Newcomb.
Mm-hmm.
And the park on the south side should be ready. We're going to throw some grass down Friday morning. And that park will be available to everybody for Saturday for the Posada on the 14th.
Because I've never seen as many workers out there as there were yesterday. It was like, wow, this is some action going on. They had all the trades out there. It was just cool.
Yeah, that's the goal, is to have it done, plant grass, everything, and it'll be available along with the ice skating rink and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
a lot of cool stuff for Saturday night.
That's good. Any other questions or comments for the?
Sounds great.
And we have the recital tonight. Actually, we double booked. I guess today's a board meeting. This is probably kind of the only time we can do the recital. We always try to keep it between the first and second week of December. So yeah, it's tonight at OBJ in the gym A. So right after this, I'm head out there. The recreation recital. So your karate, tumbling, cheer, dance. Those are the ones that are going on. Guitar.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
that's why no staff's here. Any other questions for me? Y'all might
I
have.
said, good, just keep on doing a good job, brother. That's all that counts.
All right.
All right,
Yep.
moving on. Go ahead. Mr.
No, we're good.
Okay, moving on, any board comments at this time? Mr. Ojardo?
No.
Ma'am?
No.
William?
Nope.
Aaron?
No, just.
Isaac? Okay, if there are no other comments, then I'm moving on to, item 3, adjournment. Do I have a motion?
Motion to adjourn.
Mr. Williams, one,
Second.
second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all. Have a good evening, meeting adjourned, and happy holidays.
Merry Christmas too.
Christmas.
Hey, so